I'm in the process of turning my garage into a wood shop, and right now I am repairing the ceiling because the drywall started to cave in. I have reinforced the joists together, and I've started screwing the drywall back up into those joists, but I have been unable to do the section over here because the remnants of my workbench are here. It used to have wheels on it that would pop down and I could move it around. But in the process of getting it out of my last wood shop, which was in a basement, I had to break some of those and cut some of the legs off. And because of how heavy the table is, the wheels had started to bend. And so today I'm actually going to put new flip wheels on it that should be weighted for an extra like 250 pounds. So hopefully that'll be enough to work on it. And I'm really just trying to get it on so I can move it, not like do a perfect job, because a lot of this stuff at this point needs to be replaced, because in order to get the table out of the basement, I had to cut the legs off. So in the future, I'll have to rebuild those legs and reset the whole thing. And it might just be where I just keep the tabletop and have to completely rebuild the base or something. I did kind of make it modular where the legs bolted in, and so I'm hoping I'll probably just rebuild the four legs and then that way it'll be uniform. But that's not what I'm doing today. Today I am just going to try to add some wheels to this, and then I'll be able to roll it around, because without that it's just way too heavy for me to move. It takes like about 4 people to move it. The tabletop itself is made out of 3 sheets of plywood laminated together, and then the rest of it is made out of just like 2x6 pine, and so it's just crazy heavy. And the base is also a sheet of plywood, so it's 4 sheets of plywood plus a ton of 2x4s and 2x6s. This is one of the old wheels. You can see the flip action that kind of acts as a jack. And this is one of the new wheels, so it's sizably bigger. Both are the same brand. It's the Space Keeper brand. I'll add a link into the YouTube thing in case you also want to use these. They're super useful. I'll probably even reuse the old ones that are bent and just use them on like a lighter weight table, because they're not like in horrible shape, and it might just be even the screws that need to be replaced. The actual hardware might be fine. And with these ones that I just bought, it came with pretty small screws, which I don't really care for. So I'm going to use 2-inch bolts, so hopefully a little better. They're no thicker, but I couldn't find anything that was reasonably priced that to use. So. Alright, I think I have this one done. I guess now the only thing is to try and see if it works. See if I got it at the right height or not. I had the table jacked up. Well, let's see if it can pick it up. Look at that. Perfect. Outstanding. So it really sucks. This leg, when I took off the wheels or unscrewed them when I was trying to get out of the basement, it broke the wood. So I definitely will have to just completely rebuild this leg. But for now, and then I cut it off up here, I'm just going to put the wheel on it so that I can get this table up and moved. Which that is a difficulty with these this hardware, is it's hard to get to these screws once you put it on, because the wheel mechanism blocks it. So they're not really designed for being put on and taking off, but I'll figure it out. I wonder if by just having these two wheels on, if that'll be enough to make the table mobile. Should probably go ahead and get all four on it though. So I guess that's how I'll have to take those off when I redo it. Whenever I rebuild all the legs. So I think with this one, because there's a broken screw right there, and I'm planning on replacing these legs, and I don't want to scratch the back of this, I'm just gonna have it a hair lower right there. Can't quite get a pin in, so I'm going to use this jack to pick it up, then I'll be able to get the pin in, no problem. I got all the wheels on, so now we just gotta see if they work. All right, we got a mobile table. Look at that. So good. And that is how you make a several 100-pound table mobile. And now with the table back here, I'll be able to get up to the ceiling, and I can move everything now pretty effectively in the garage to sand the ceiling and get all the flanking paint off, as well as to be able to remud it and fix it. So that was a huge deal getting this mobile again. It'll be nice once the shop's actually built to rebuild the legs and get my outfeed table back and use this as a bending table for wood bending and all that. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.